So I got a good view of Rooster Rock now. There it is right there. Across the other side of Quirk Lake. Yeah, nice. I'm far away from it. There's Quirk Lake all out there. And all its islands. I think I counted something like 12 islands in Quirk Lake, if I'm not mistaken. I hear an ATV somewhere in the distance out there. Yeah. Yeah, if the sun came out it would be nice. I know there are some bright spots in the sky, and it's possible later today we might see one or two breaks of sunshine, but I don't think it's going to happen for me right now. In fact, I know it's not because I can see it's not. So I'll just have to make do with what I have here. Cloud, but no rain at the moment anyways. Do another zoom on Rooster Rock. There she be. The big rooster. Now right down on the right hand side there, right in there, that's where the old town site was in Rooster Rock. The Stanrock town site. Yeah, it used to be right down in there. And they had houses built in there. Yeah, there were a bunch of houses in there. Of course, all that's gone now. I did do an exploration of the Stanrock town site one time. And there are some, you know, there is some stuff left there. An old valve from the pumping system they used to bring in fresh water and get rid of the waste. I'm guessing what they did was, I think one guy, Bruce told me it was a utilidor system or something like that. It was an insulated pipe, a big insulated pipe, and inside there were two other smaller pipes that were insulated, and one carried fresh water in and the other one took wastewater out. So my guess is they were just dumping the raw sewage right into the lake back then. There were no regulations back then. That's why a lot of the tailings from the mine sites were dumped in all kinds of places. There was no regulations for even the tailings, you know. The regulations came along later, and then they had to start cleaning up the sites and you know, taking all the tailings out and putting them in a safer spot, usually underwater, but sometimes, like in the Stanrock mine site, they put the tailings under earth. So, you know, they did do a lot of cleaning up later, but in the early days, there was no regulations for that. Just the same as there was no regulations for safety in the mines for the miners. A lot of them died because of breathing the dust down in the mines. Anyways, that was then. This is now. I'm always the kind of guy that lives in now. I mean, that was their time and this is my time, and fortunately my time is better than theirs. Is better than theirs, yeah. Theirs was. So I you know, figure I grew up in one of the best times that humanity ever had on this planet. I was very fortunate in that way, because growing up as a teenager in the 1960s and 70s, there was nothing like it. It was amazing. And anybody who lived through that era knows that. You could walk into somebody's house. I was in downtown Toronto. I mean, you could walk into somebody's house, you didn't even know them, and they're friendly, and you know, there was no trouble. Like today you go into house parties and you get shot. So yeah, it was a different time back then. It was a very, very relaxed time. So yeah, I was very fortunate when I grew up. And in a lot of ways I'm still fortunate, because I'm just doing what I want to do out here. You know, I'm where I want to be, doing what I want to do. And how much better than that can you get? Oh, get my stick! Oh, it was going to fall off the hill there. Yeah, I don't want to go down there and get it. I'm always dropping my hiking stick. I don't know. Every time I go to hiking, I must drop the thing 100 times. because I leaned it against my body while I'm taking these pictures, and it rolls off at one point and down it goes. There's a bit of breeze picking up now. Anyways, I'm gonna head back now. Time to get out of here. Okay.